Greetings, man. Cringy as always, and that's kind of the whole point. Very early stream on this Sunday morning in Canada or other parts of the world. You could be in the US or somewhere down south and it's still early in the morning. But I normally don't stream this early in the morning. See, someone came in, they said, nope, not this shit again. They left. I don't blame them. I am just going to relax for a bit, see who actually comes in. There might not be anybody that comes in. I usually stream in the afternoon, generally, and at night, so like 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern, usually not 8 a.m. Eastern. But the mood hit, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not do it? I'm going to zoom in my small little MacBook that I use to monitor the chat in YouTube, if there's even anything going on, or going to be going on, rather. And we shall just go from there. So for the first few minutes, I'm going to do this. I might do some American Truck Simulator afterwards. Not too sure. I do like Call of Duty. It runs good on my computer. I've managed to be able to do that. However, as I've said before, Raj, good morning, or afternoon, whatever part of the world you're in. What time is it where you are? I guess we could start with that. All right, let's go back up here and figure out what flight paths I am missing. Again, semi-testing my computer as always. The sound, everything's a little bit wonky. Moving forward, the more I test it, try it out, the better I'm going to find out.
What do you need?
If everything's going good. So 7 o'clock at night. I'm not too good with the 24-hour system. You're making me have to think. 7 p.m., I'll take it. And yes, I'm using a pink protein shake. So good. There's actually a place I'd really like to go to get a flight path. So all of this is, that's Stormwind City. The burning steps right there. Well, let's see if there's anything for me. We've got the Bambala. Bambala and Stranglethorn. Do we even have that?
Speak, friend.
The Bambala. Yes, I've got the Bambala and nothing else to the chisel thing. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. That's Stranglethorn Vale there that I said. And there's the Dark Portal. Is there any flight paths in here? Ooh, there is. Deep within the Blasted Lands. Nothing really exciting there. There is an actual focus to me being here. Duskwood, there won't be anything there because that's all, it's all Alliance territory. So there is a flight path here and here, but for the Alliance, that's why you don't see it. If there's a neutral flight path, it'll be a golden boot. And if it's Horde, it'll be red. I was preparing for my exam. Suddenly, I popped. Well, where I'm at, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I was feeling fresh. I was feeling good. I had my breakfast, just sipping on my protein shake. And I figured, what the hell? Why not do it? One person comes in, nobody comes in. I'm still having fun. That is the main thing. Swamp of Sorrows. There we go. I don't believe... No, I do not have the Swamp of Sorrows. That involves me going through... Oh, that's going to be deadly. So we're going to do it. It's a little bit of an adventure. I am a level 11 character that's incredibly low in the game. let's just go from here. Let's go to the Bambala. Yeah. That's what we'll do. It's kind of like a silly thing. I can't do much. Real players can't attack me. I've got the world PvP turned off. Actually, I can't even turn it on. I'm such a low level. I can't even turn on world PvP even if I wanted to. The world out here will do a good enough job. Remember yesterday that guy that threatened to kill me? Yeah, he told me wait till tomorrow morning. While it's the morning, I'm still waiting. Nothing's happened yet. Like I said, most people that talk a big game, they don't do nothing. I've been through some really nasty stuff in my life. And the people that do the nasty, yeah, they normally don't tell you it's coming. Actually, that is what I ended up calling him at the end. Shawarma. Yeah. But he's a good example, though, because he's the kind of person who often, like, not him specifically, but he's the kind of person that often finds themselves in my streams. You can block them, you can ignore them, they just keep coming, they just keep coming. And that's the part, again, that I wanted to share with you early this morning as to why YouTube is not really all that great for live streaming. Because when you live stream, you can't control who goes in your stream. So Twitch has an extra layer of security, which is really neat, actually. I wanted to share this with the one person in here. So when you're on Twitch, you can actually choose how long a person has to have been following you for before they're allowed to enter the stream and chat. So that's kind of cool when you think about it, right? So we're going to go on the main road. We don't want to get our... forget it. Let's just... level 11. Yeah, let's just... They're my level. Normally this would be a level 30 zone, but there's the scaling, the new expansion. For 15, 16 years, this would have been a danger zone right now. But since I'm 11, they're also level 11. This is a fully scalable zone. So it's actually not a dangerous zone. See, these Stranglethorn tigers are generally level 30, 32. But they're not here, as you could see. So we're doing pretty good. Yeah, so on Twitch, you can be like, they have to have been following you for 5 minutes, or a day, or a month, or a week. You know what I mean? No one's gonna keep making accounts and wait an entire month or a week, right? Just so they can say, I'm going to kill you, bastard. You know what I mean? Nobody would do that. It would be boring. People that want to troll and threaten you and all that, they want to do it in the moment. They don't want to have to wait. Right? And that's why YouTube isn't all that pleasant sometimes. Although people like him don't bother me, though. That's the thing. I could give a shit. Honestly. Really doesn't bother me. I don't like Twitch. Just because Twitch has that extra feature, I can't stand Twitch. Then again, I can't stand YouTube either, so I would have to make my own naughty tigers. Bam! There, I got his eyeball. Oh. He was stealthing. Little sneaky bastard. Let's get on the water strider. Yeah, so what happens with Twitch? Nobody watches me on Twitch. I've got almost 14,000 subs. Look how many people are in the live stream right now on YouTube. Exactly. Let's have a joke at that. So on Twitch, I have like 100 followers. Ooh, that's nasty right there. Question mark, PvP NPC. We're going to stay away from him. So how many people do you think would be watching me on Twitch? Nobody. Twitch also doesn't pay unless you're bringing in a decent amount of attraction. On my streams, even though there's only one person in here, I'm already at 11 playbacks. Remember, I don't get paid based on how many people are in the stream. I get paid based on how many views the stream gets. So like yesterday when I streamed, there was like, what, 10 people in the stream? 10, 12, 13 people. But I had over like 230 views in total. 230 views isn't a lot, but it's a lot more than what I used to get 7 months ago when I was starting to stream and I was only getting 20 views. You want 20 bucks in your pocket or 230? Right? So it keeps building slowly. Plus on YouTube, I'm already monetized. So I'm actually getting paid. I get paid every month on YouTube. I'm actually making money. The other ulterior motive to me being on YouTube live streaming is that it tickles the algorithm. I'm active right now. I'm actually doing something. Do you know what I mean? YouTube likes seeing, ooh, he's active right now. So because I'm doing this right now, I'm actually being secretly rewarded behind the scenes. Oh, this guy has streamed 6... Okay, let's turn up the dial a little bit. Let's make him a little bit more relevant. Let's make him a little bit more likely to be discovered when people are searching for stuff on the internet. Right? Like if you type in, I don't know, World of Warcraft, I could promise you I'm not the first person you're going to find at the top of that list. That's the algorithm. What makes those other people be the number one person up there? You don't have to be famous to be the number one guy that's found. So that's why it's important for me to stay active. How did you find me? What were you looking for when you found me? I do add tags. Are you kidding? I have plenty of tags. This live stream has tags as we speak. That's how people find me. So what were you looking up when you found me? Wait, you were watching somebody else's live stream and somehow I popped up? Was he broadcasting my live stream? Or you mean you were watching a live stream and I was... I'm so confused. Carrie Minotti. So Carrie Minotti was live streaming and he was like, hey, check out this guy. What? Who would do that? That's so weird. There's nothing special going on in my live streams. Hey, check this guy out. He talks a lot. Hello, Jesus. How's it going? Oh, naughty spiders. Hey, hey, hey. Be purged. Not too bad. Trying to understand how Carrie Minotti was live streaming. We are coming close. Oh, you don't want to go there. Oh, have you? I tried it. I kept dying. And I said, forget it. Because there's just, for me, there's no incentive to do the escalation. The new one. There's nothing. There's no weapons. There's just nothing that I want. So for me, it's a waste of time. I only do challenges where I'm going to get rewarded something I actually want. See, here is an alliance town. You don't want to go there. Their guards, if they spot you, what'll end up happening is not only will they attack me, but it'll also flag me for PvP. And I don't want that, because then real enemy players can kill me and I'm such a low level, because I'm not even subscribed on my channel right now, like I said. I don't even have an active subscription. That's why I'm sneaking around like this right now. But there is a quest giver here. See? PvP. When it says... Oh, well, it's behind my head, but it says PvP. Abercrombie. That's back when Abercrombie and Finch was big. Some 15, 16 years ago. So, Raj, you were... When you were watching his stream, was it one of those things where you saw in the corner like other recommended channels? Or he actually showed my channel? Ah, yes, Dartmoor. Yeah. Anyhow, like I said, nothing really going on here. To recap, Jesus, I've been having some problems with my computer. But I've done a couple of things to change it. For example, I got rid of my second monitor. My second monitor was used for what? To make sure that my microphone was on and that I was streaming. But I'm using a virtual streaming dock. But then a friend of mine, Ali, donated me some money. So I'm going to end up buying the physical one that I can plug into my computer. This one requires you to pay money every month, a little bit. So this is essentially my second screen. I can see that my microphone is on. I can see that I'm streaming. And then I'm using a 10-year-old MacBook to log into YouTube, right? So that I can see the chat. I don't have to actually be on my real computer, which is this one right here. I don't need to be on this computer. See, this is my my streaming / recording. I can either record or stream with this channel or this program. I disable the preview because I don't need to see what I look like. Get it? And that takes up a little bit of extra resources. So I disable the preview. And rather than having a web browser open, right, with the chat, I do it from a separate computer. Because if I did it from this computer, well, you're watching my whole computer right now. Where's the chat? Where's the YouTube chat? How would I monitor it, right? So when you have more than one monitor, a lot of people don't think about this, and you extend your displays, that takes up a little bit of resources. Enabling the preview takes a little bit more resource. I'm only streaming at 30 frames. That saves a little bit of resources in comparison to if I was streaming at 60 frames. So all those subtle things, you know, makes a huge difference. And I'm able to have a more consistent, stable stream. So that's kind of loosely what I'm doing here. Have you done the river raids in Assassin's Creed? No, I've been meaning to do it. I mean, I have all the best armor and everything. I mean, I could potentially try it just for the fun of it. I mean, ultimately, in the end, that is what this video gaming business is all about, is just having fun. Now, normally, this zone is a high-level zone. Wow, but with that enemy scaling again with the newest expansion, normally these critters would be in their high 50s, almost level 60. But I'm only just a level 11. I'm but a young troll. Again, this is on my main World of Warcraft account. However, I don't have a subscription active, so I'm only allowed to play level 20 and under characters. And I thought it was level 10 with the stat squish and all that stuff. Then I dinged level 11 the other day and I got freaked out. I was like, oh my god. So now I've just been roaming around and I'm already almost level 12 by just discovering new locations on this character. What bug is that? What's been troubling you, my son? You should be saying that to me. This might do it here. The Swamp of Sorrows. Ooh. What level zone is this? Oh, I don't know if that's going to scale with me here. Oh, 15 to 30. Okay, so when you saw that 15 to 30, that means just that. The minimum will be level 15. And if you go all the way up to level 30, it'll scale to 30. If you go above 30, the enemies will just remain at level 30. So it's like a semi-scaling. It's not like a full 100%. There's still a minimum that they can be. Yeah, see level 15. But I'm almost level 12, so that will make it a lot easier for me. I just need to annihilate a few of them. There we go. Yeah, man. Don't ask. Don't ask. So, Jesus says, and I quote from the New Testament, if you have maxed out your foreign goods or resources and you go to another raid location and you go to open, it says you have no room on your ship for good. So if you leave the raid unfinished, go home and come back, try to raid it, it doesn't let... Oh, that's interesting. In a bad way. Interesting in a bad way. So again, if you're just tuning in, yeah, I don't think there's anybody else in here. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm having fun. Yeah, I might try that. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to try this stream, but I mean, just in general there. Those are friendly horde NPCs. This is a predominantly horde area. I remember, oh man, 15, 16, 17 years ago coming here for the first time, and it was just so creepy. It was one of the first times I would see these big tarantula spiders and the crocodiles. And I was just like, wow. Because it's just got like that vibe to it, eh? Even like the sound. I mean, I would have to test it myself to make sure that it's not just like an isolated incident, but I could probably make a video on it and say, so, Jesus has spoken to me. Which, by the way, that'll be saved for another video at a later date. But in the meantime, the information that came to me through words of knowledge is that... Get it? Stay away from the river raids. They are cursed. I never knew ye. Get out. But that's just the kind of silly, goofy stuff I like to do. I can't help it. That's whether I'm on camera or not. That's just literally like my personality. When I'm not streaming and I'm just by myself and something happens, I yell at the NPCs in real life, like even when it's just me and there's nobody around me, right? It's not like I'm trying to be something extra for the camera. I don't need to do anything extra. There we go, and there's the new flight path.
Strength and honor.
So I was here. I ended up flying to the Bambala. And then, as you just saw me, I crossed into here, predominantly Alliance territory. Then this little section here is where all like the gray stones were with the spiders that I told you is normally like a super high level 50 area. And then we entered the swamp, which is right here. Now it's asking me if I want to go there.
Strength.
But that just shows me, like when I do this, for example, perfect example. You can see where the boot is with the wing. That's where I can fly to. But you'll notice that if you take a look, sometimes you'll see like a gray circle. Looks like a little marble. That's essentially other flight paths that I have not discovered that are along that trajectory. That does not mean, however, that there couldn't be extra ones along the way somewhere. They just wouldn't be a part of that specific flight path right there. That's all that that means. Ooh, see? So like here, oh, there's one just up there. I've got 3 raid locations. I can't do because it doesn't give me the option to raid, so I haven't got 2 pieces of the St. George. Can you store... It's been a while since I played. Can you store foreign goods? So what are you saying you should do? Is not do the river raid? Or make sure if you do the river raid that you don't have maxed foreign goods or resources. How do you max out resources? That's like 99,999. I'd have to maybe go in and see. Let me just do this really quick. Well, I guess nothing in this game is done quickly. There's a flight path up there.
For the Horde.
And that is... Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. So right on that angle. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's that relatively newish one in the last few years that they added. Such a creepy place. Just the vibe, eh? Like I said, from one zone to the next, even the way the sky looks. You can hear all, like, the frogs and stuff like that. So note to self in the future. Don't really bother streaming at 8 o'clock in the morning. This is by far the slowest stream ever. I haven't had a stream this slow since, oh boy, a good couple of months ago. And we're already almost there at the next spot. Again, normally my mount would be able to go on water, but they reset it so that this mount is no longer the only one that can go on water. All mounts can go on water. However, you have to go to your collections, go to your mounts, and add an enhancement to your mount. And if I add the special saddle to go on water, it'll allow literally every single mount I have to go on water. So that's good. Why just one when all of them can go? Yeah, I'll probably test it out, actually. So is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm visual. I'm going to have to go in and, you know, visually take a look at what you're talking about. Because I have cheated the system. Oh, that's fine. I've cheated the system for resources, and... See, this is a golden boot. Remember what I said? Not that this is exciting, but... Red boot is Horde only for flight path. And a golden yellow boot is a neutral one. That means both Horde and Alliance are capable of interacting with it because this is a neutral town. Likely goblins. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Time is money, friend. Yo,
All right.
be good.
So what I'm going to do is this. For me to recap everything I said since you've left would take 10 minutes. I'm going to log out of here. I'm going to log out of that. Get out of that. We're going to switch it over. I got to reach underneath to grab my controller. We're going to try something. That sound you just heard, that's normal. That's the sound of starting off my PS5. Nope, there's a delay again. So this is another glitch. I'll have to read your chat in a second. Wow, a bunch of updates. Okay, so what's happening here is I move over an icon and I hear the beep after. I move, it beeps. I move, it beeps. It's supposed to beep at the same time I move, so there's a delay. So there's a weird kind of a glitch for the two people that are in here. Yeah, I have to restart OBS. That's what I was going to say. That's not something that's ever happened with my PlayStation 4 before. This is only something that happens with my PlayStation 5. It's just like an odd little hiccup. I'll have to read your chat in a second there, Jesus. I'm completely ignoring you for a moment. So what I'm going to do is just suspend the stream. Just bear with me and I'll be right back in a moment. There we go. Works instantaneously. Okay, so when you start a river raid, you can get 200 foreign goods. You can upgrade it, but if you max it out to 200 and you go to another raid location and start it, you need to collect more foreign goods. You can't because you're full. You need to go back to the settlement to remove all your foreign goods. So when you got home and come back to the same one and finish, it doesn't let you raid it. Right, but if it doesn't let you raid it because you left one in the middle of a raid, can't you just drop off your foreign goods and resume the raid, or are you saying it's botched forever? Like it's completely screwed? I have not played this game in a long time. I'm just glad there's nobody in here. I might not even remember how to jump. So it's botched. You can't reset it. All right. Known issues. But that was as of January. Let me just check out the Animus store. Oh, man, that looks awesome. So expensive, though, but god damn. Yeah, that I remember. Partially owned. Yeah, they're all partially owned. I can't afford to have the entire pack for everything. I just want to see this quickly. Wow. That looks like the Lich... Well, not really, but sort of kind of like the Lich King from World of Warcraft. I wish I didn't see that. Gothic is like my favorite thing in the world. Speaking of Christianity, some of my Christian friends are like, oh, that's evil. You like Gothic. It's darkness from the devil. And then you know what I say to them? Fuck off. Kindly piss off. Wow, that is kind of cool. A spectral wolf. I have one of those in World of Warcraft, actually. A spectral wolf. I drop off the goods and it doesn't let... Oh, okay. So what you're saying... So basically what you're saying is, folks, if you're going to do a river raid... I gotta go up to your chat now. Before you do a river raid, make sure you drop off your foreign goods. Is that what you're saying? When you start a river raid, you can get 200 foreign goods. You can upgrade it, but if you max it out to 200 and you go to another raid and start, right, you need to collect more foreign goods. But you won't be able to because you're full, right? So before you start a river raid, make sure you go back to your settlement to remove all your current foreign goods. Is that what you're saying? Otherwise, you won't be able to resume your current river raid, and finish it. See that? I haven't played since Christmas. Wow, I haven't played this game this year. Damn, time flies by. That's been 2 months already since I played this game. But as you could see, I already cranked in 100 hours. 4:38 p.m. And as a result, you can't get... Yeah. I don't even know where I am. Like, literally. It's been 2 months since I've played this game. You want to talk about resources? Let me show you resources. How do you like that for resources? Bling bling. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the number 9. Number 9 for everything. But as you could see, I've got absolutely nothing when it comes to these resources that you're talking about. What was the name of it again? Remove foreign goods. Where would that show up? Where would foreign goods show up? Somewhere in here? Maybe this slot here? Because that's opal. Well, no, I figured. So I'd have to do a river raid. I haven't played this game in months. I don't even know where I am. Oh, I'm in a different thingamathing. That narrows it down. I'm in, you know, the thing. I don't remember how I got here. I mean, I know how to wake up. That's not the point. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out where I was. This is like a very small area. Going deeper. Yeah, I think that's what I did here. I don't remember. Oh no, Jotunheim. There we go. That's what I was doing. I was in Jotunheim. No, it's not. I don't think it's Asgard. I think I'm in Jotunheim. How the hell do I run? Oh, there we go. Wow, you know it's been a long time when you're like, how do you run? Oh! Touché. See how those bodies vanished? That's what happens to people that give my stream a thumbs down. Alright. Let's go ahead and wake up. Yeah, Asgard is the other location. Oh, I was...
Things yet. Something took me out of it. Pulled me away.
Yeah, it was me. River raids available. A new activity has become available in the settlement that brings with it new buildings, new rewards, and distant rivers for you and a crew of Jum's Vikings to raid and explore. There are many new skills to discover. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. And acquire in the skill tree, so go check them out. There's no way that you know if to fix the issue, right? Well, there's always this thing here. How does this work again? So we've got a manual save here. Let's refresh it so that we've got something from the year 2021. There we go. You see what I just did there? I've created 2 manual saves. So I'm going to dick around, force it to glitch, see if I can rectify the issue. And if I can't, I'll just load a previous save before I even started doing the river raids. Simple as that. If my phone beeps one more time, I'll have to look at this shit after. I don't care about Assassin Slide. I've pretty much got all the skills anyways. Power Stroke. Press L3 to trigger a speed boost. Just because I assassinate someone doesn't mean I want to lift them up. So I don't care about that. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, so on the map here. That's going deep. Yeah, that's to go back to Jotunheim, speak to Petra. A river to raid. Oh, okay, there you go. A river to raid. There. I'll track that one. Seems pretty obvious. No.
What do you see, Sunan?
I forget how to call my stupid horse. There we go. Come on. Or not. The Yule Festival is over. I don't remember the settlement ever snowing, though. And my mount not wanting to show up. Where is this thing?
Go, Sunan.
Down and to the right a bit more. Yeah, that is so weird. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing the hard whistle. Okay. This is what happens when you don't play a game for a couple of months.
I've never heard tell of any river champion. Not sure what to make of that. But you're welcome to ask Eivor.
Sunniva and stranger, what brings you to our shores?
Vaughn and his crew claim to be raiders of great treasures. They seek to join with Ravenstone.
If you wish to join us, we only ask for hard work and loyalty. No need of silver or gold.
Wouldn't say no to it either.
It is good to meet you, Eivor. And there is more in this for you than precious metals. We may seem weary and ragged, but we know secret routes of England's coasts. where you will find a wealth of resources for Ravensthorpe.
You seek to share them with us. Why?
When the table is laden with too great a feast, you gather friends round to enjoy. We seek friends and feasting. Let me show you. I will take you out on a raid once we repair our ship.
I appreciate the offer and accept it.
Viking Simulator. Assassin's Creed. The River Raid, the dock. I guess that's the one new building.
And how do you judge our dock?
Ah, now that's a dock worthy of our longship. Come and talk to me whenever you are ready to leave.
What? What crack? The hell are you talking about? All right, there we go. Let me just look at the map really quick. The crack of a... I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so I did pretty much the whole map. All right, River Raid. I guess we just talked to this guy. I said we talked to this guy. Quit moving.
Are you ready to set sail?
Don't point your finger. It's not polite. They're more challenging than regular raids, but they offer a chance to find new gear, weapons, foreign supplies, to upgrade your Gems Viking hull, River Raid longship, or trade with Vanguard for Cosmic Scheme. Be careful, though, if you die during a River Raid, you will lose all the progress you made and rewards you gained during... So why don't you just die? If you're, I think Jesus is gone. Which would be fitting, because he's been gone for 2,000 years. But, I wonder what would happen if you're glitched during yours and you just died. You already died, but you came back 3 days later, right? You just couldn't stay dead to reset. Okay, you already finished the raid. So, I'm confused. So you were able to finish the raid. Raj, I have no idea what you're talking about. The crack? Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, I don't talk about that in my stream. Yeah, let's not talk about piracy in my stream. That is a big no-no.
Not yet.
Hold on a second. Because it's really hard, I also have the game set on the most difficult option. Well, it's because I don't want to get in trouble, to be honest with you. YouTube are, snowflakes. What? I have it on easy? I had it on the hardest. Well, whatever. I'll leave it on just to kind of test it out. So combat difficulty is easy. Okay. Alright, let's just do this.
Are you ready to set sail?
If he points his finger at me one more time, good. He learnt from the first time.
On to the raid.
We will use my crew for the first outing. Easier for me to show you what lies along the riverbank. Later, you are welcome to send your own Joms Vikinger along the paths we travel. Mine could use the rest.
Yes, I'm confused. So you were able to finish the raid. It's hard to explain, but if you have maxed out goods and you continue to another location and raid it, and you can't finish it, though, because your goods are full, you can't finish the raid, so head back home, finish it. You can't continue it, right? Okay. So what you're saying is in between raids, go back to your settlement and drop off your resources. I still don't even really know what that means, but I'll have to see it.
An old friend said it was a smuggling route for Roman traders. She claimed it was useful in hiding their tracks. In fact, it is so well hidden.
No? Well, then I'm completely confused. I've already saved. I can't save right now, actually.
Look, there, villages. Not hoarders of wealth, mind you, but well worth the trouble if you're seeking rations for the crew.
Yeah, so what you were saying is when you're full on those foreign resources and you try to go to another raid, things end up getting screwed up and it botches your game. Right? That's what you're saying. Just make sure you never hit full foreign goods. So it's a good idea then, isn't it, with what I said? For in between raids, to go back to your settlement and drop off these foreign goods to ensure that when you go on your next river raid, you don't accidentally become full, unable to complete the raid. Where do the resources show up? Will they show up in here, in this spot? Is it a crafting material? Hey, Ali, how's it going? Oh, now that you're in here, I got a piece of information to share with you that's been brought to my attention by none other than Jesus. Words of knowledge have been spoken. Make sure that if you get full foreign goods on your adventure, that you do not continue to another raid location with the maxed goods, because you won't be able to continue that raid and you will glitch/botch your game. Ali, you missed it yesterday, man. I had a guy come in here yesterday and he threatened to kill me. He was saying, he was spewing some nonsense. He was asking me, like, if I shave all my hair, and I said, yeah, I just, me personally, I don't like hair for myself. Anyways, and then he started quoting like the Quran and stuff, saying that I was dirty and forbidden. And then I was like, well, that's unfortunate news, because no offense, I'm not Muslim. And this guy went completely nuts. He's like, wait till tomorrow morning, I'm gonna blow you up and all this weird shit. I was like, oh man, it never ends. Look at Raj. Oh, well, it's all recorded in my prior stream from last night. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be rude, but his name wasn't Shawarma. It wasn't Shawarma. Was it Shawarma? I don't know. Yeah, potential. Well, that doesn't do much, unfortunately, but... so it's funny you say that. Before I get into this, I know everybody's like, no, shut up. Get into it. But just really quick. Yeah, for sure. So this guy thought that he met me at a health club in Toronto back in 2014. Yeah, Shawar Kazmi. He claims to be a Muslim from Saudi Arabia. And he claims that he knows me, that he met me in Toronto. I said, well, that's funny. I don't hang out at health clubs. I don't live in Toronto. And he was all like, Allah thinks you're dirty. And, at first I was like, ha. He's just trolling me, because I don't think I mentioned I was Christian. So that wasn't even a part of the conversation. It all started off with, do I go to this health club? And he goes, you have no hair. He goes, Allah wants you to grow a long beard. And I was like, okay, that's awesome if he wants you to do it. But I've never spoken to him. And that's when I said I'm Christian. And then he said it was dirty, which I thought it was funny because I don't get offended. And the more it went on, the point was, the less I think he was joking around. It came to a point where it's like, something tells me this guy's not trolling. He's actually believing what he's saying because he was getting right into it. What does an Urdu name mean? Shawar Kazmi means if it comes to throwing fish. Oh, you're saying, yeah, wow, I mean, he's in, yeah. So, Pakistan, Bangladesh, yeah. So I told him after, and he didn't like this. This made him lose his mind. I told him that he was a fake Muslim. I said, I've met a lot of Muslims in my life. A lot of them. Like, a lot. I've never had one tell me I needed to fall to the wrath of Allah because I shave my head. Never happened. During a river raid, hold down the down. I said, because he was just quoting that, and I said, and this is when I got into it, and I was like, you're actually the reason why some people look at other Muslims the wrong way, because of people like you that pervert the word in the Quran. It's people like you that can't follow the simple message. I follow Jesus, you follow Muhammad. But ultimately, is the message not the same? Did you get the message of love, peace, and loving your fellow neighbor? Apparently, you didn't get that message, did you? You know what I mean? So, I was like, you're obviously a fake. So. Thank you, Ellie. You as well. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that because, it was pretty intense. During a river raid hold down, information about the river raid and your crew, the river alert gauge. Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted there. The cargo counter shows how many foreign supplies you've collected and how full your longship cargo is. You can also see the okay, all the basic stuff. Remember, I haven't played in a long time. I don't even remember how to block. It's been so long. Okay. Not too bad so far. Yes, it is uneasy, because I wanted to make sure I didn't botch it. Just in case you're wondering how that guy died in 2 hits. Remember, I'm a little bit rusty here, so I'm kind of like... Yeah, no problem, Ellie. Yeah, I forget what Abu means. But it does have a specific word, because when I looked it up, Abu Gamers, when I was trying to find him on Twitter, big ration chests. Give ration to you and each Yums Viking in your river raid crew. Yums Viking will use their rations automatically. Your health is low. You can spend one of your rations to survive a downed Yums Viking, but you must reach them in time. Okay. I just want to read to make sure that I don't, you know what I mean? Ending a raid. To end the raid at any time, hold the down button to call your crew back to the longship. Okay, so that part right there, I'm assuming was not an option for you, Jesus, when you got stuck in your river raid that you were unable to complete. I'm assuming that option didn't work for you. Abu means father, I think, and Amni means mom. Okay. Yeah, I'll follow your footsteps, Jesus. Just don't lead me into the river. Because unlike you, I can't walk on water. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I lost a lot of weight and all that, but I don't think I can defy the laws of physics. I'm just saying. case you're wondering, yes, it's a pink cup. Get over it. Okay, what was I doing? So, Jesus, were you able to end a raid? You know that thing where it says you can hold the down button? Like this? And you can apparently return to Longship. You can end the raid. Ah, there's river raid status. There's those foreign goods you're talking about at the top left. 0 of 200. Yes, Abu means Papa, father. Okay, the father of... Ah! You can end the raid once on the Longship only. Okay. This is all about replicating the glitch. Have you done the river raids, Ellie? I know I'm being heavily distracted there, but... Whoops, I ran... I just tripped over a chicken. That's it, your lunch for tonight. Or I guess lunch is in the afternoon. Animal guts is a... That was funny. Oh, shit. Tripping over a chicken.
I've had tougher fights in taverns.
Well, stay alert.
So what's going on here?
Flames will alert camps downriver.
Find and loot a chest of foreign supplies. River alert level. When you raid a location, the smoke from the fires will alert other locations up the river, increasing the river alert gauge. As the river alert gauge rises, you will encounter more enemy reinforcements at each location. You can check the river alert gauge. It's too early in the morning for this. By opening the quick actions wheel. So when you go back to that location, which location? Oh man. Okay, let me read. No, so you can still finish it if you have the full 200 foreign goods. And you go to and raid a location, you can't add any more goods obviously to your ship because it's full. So it's okay to max out the 200 goods. Foreign goods. It's okay to get max 200 foreign goods. Just don't go and start another river raid while you're full. In other words, don't go swimming on a full stomach. Go back to the settlement. Let it digest. Okay. Oh, yes, he did. That's right. Shawarma said he was going to send the djinn to your house. So do you know what I said, Ali? This might make you laugh. He goes, I'm going to send the djinn to your house. I said, he's like, it's very bad for you. I was like, I know. That's why I quit drinking 20 years ago. And then Raj comes in and he goes, no, it means ghost. I was like, I was trying to be funny. Don't ruin it. Because I used to drink gin and juice. That's why I said, I'm going to send the gin to your house. I said, can you at least send the juice as well so that I can drink that and give away the gin? I was trying to be funny. But Raj was ruining the joke. All right. So what am I doing here? Did I raid the place? What's the story? I am so confused. It says that I completed the river raid, but I didn't loot anything. So what? I had to go back to the boat, get all the people in the boat. I don't get it. Right. I have no idea what's going on here. I am completely lost. It says that I completed a river raid, but does that mean I have to get off the I don't know. What the hell's going on? I am so confused. Isn't this the part where I shouldn't do another raid? So wait, not all raid locations have foreign supplies then? Because that said raid completed. But I didn't actually raid anything. That's why I'm so confused.
There, military camp. You will find foreign supplies and even gear if you're lucky. They will
Ah,
put up a
okay.
fight, but so be it, yeah?
So not all actual locations have foreign supplies. Wow. Oh, that's my guy. I probably shouldn't attack him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, the might of Thor. Here we go. You know, it looks so tough now. Again, it is on easy. Because I didn't want to take a chance, like I said. That likely means that he wants me to help him. Foreign cargo chests are found in military and monastery locations. So only military and monastery settlements within the river raids will contain these foreign cargo chests. Make sure that if you do reach 200, that's okay, but that you don't go and continue on to a different river raid. Because you will not be able to progress, and it'll botch the whole thing. Hello, Tyrone. How's it going? Right, so if you raid that base right there and you got max goods, right? And you go to another one that had goods, and then you went up to it, it will say your ship is full, and you go back to your ship to return your settlement and go back to one where it says goods full. Not too bad, you? Yeah, so there's a glitch that if you did it in the middle of, yeah, there's simply a glitch where it doesn't allow you to properly unload your foreign goods back at your settlement, is what you're saying. There's something over here.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Raspberries. Seriously? Damn it! Jesus is confusing, which is fitting because I've never understood the Bible. I've always found it to be confusing. So it's kind of fitting. Iron ore, some leather. Okay. That horn is usually not a good sign. Ah, don't get into it. Just a crazy, fake religious fanatic. So maybe there's nothing left in this particular... Yeah, so from my understanding, a river raid... I'm so confused. Normally a raid is simple. You raid one settlement, that's it, it's done. This seems to be like... A river raid seems to be just that. It's like a river, and there's like a bunch of little settlements within it. At least that's the story that I'm getting. Mind you, Raven's not available. Wow. That doesn't help. There's nothing here. I don't think there's anything up here. It's like I said, it's one of those things where I had to see it for myself in person to fully understand. See, even though it says 1 of 2, it's possible that I got everything from this actual specific spot, though. Assassin's Creed Valhalla River Raids. So in the raid, there are settlements, right, that contain goods. Some of them, right. Yeah, a river raid is literally that. It's not necessarily that it's more difficult because the enemies are no harder. It's just there's a lot more to it. There's like a... Yeah. It's literally that. You're going up a river. Now, are river raids all the same? Are all the river raids, like, the exact same? Or is it, like, procedurally generated? Because this is the map for the river raid. That's the whole map right there. Right? Like, it takes place in an instanced area away from the main game. So along this river raid, for whatever reason, if you hit 200, don't keep going on looting more stuff. Yeah, so what I'm saying is if you have max foreign goods and you go to another settlement, yeah, within the same river raid, that has a chest for foreign goods, it'll say full. And you won't be able to take the goods because you're full. So when you go to a settlement, you drop off the goods and you come back. Yeah, in other words, don't even touch the chest. Don't allow it to tell you. There, foreign supplies. Apparently I own 0 of them. Even though it said I looted 50 earlier.
Captain these days. Odd, isn't it? A raider who doesn't raid. Turns out, spending years getting damn near chopped in half leaves you with enough aches and stiff muscles.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side,
Now come,
is what you're saying.
let us go.
But it shouldn't be that way, because if the system was working properly, you would be able to hit 200, be told your ship is full. You would be able to go back to your settlement, drop it off, and resume it. But that's the part of the glitch. It's don't let the game tell you that you're full. Do it on your own terms without the game telling you that you've exceeded the limit of your capacity, so that you don't trigger that unwanted glitch. So is this procedurally generated? Jesus, do you know? How big is this map? And is it always the same every time you redo it? Oh, I see. Obviously, I'm just doing this to quickly breeze through it. I forget how to heal. There we go. I'm on fire. Oh. Yeah, I just put that there because honestly, American Truck Simulator is kind of one of my main go-to games. And I want people to know... Actually, you should never even look at that, to be honest. I should just leave it blank. But that's why the title is more important. Mainly chatting and playing random games. That's a lot more accurate. I'm not always good on the spot at figuring this stuff out. I might have to go underground or do something. Yeah, I have no idea. Where to go from here? I mean, I'm looking... Why is he crouched down? There we go. I think we have to loot this. I think that's where the other military thing is. With full goods, but I couldn't take the goods, so when I came back after I emptied my foreign goods... Yeah, it essentially thinks that you're still full. Yeah, I have no idea how to get in here. Yeah, there's the goods right there. I might have to approach it from down below, actually. That's a remote possibility. Hmm. And the shitty thing is, I can't use my bird. You mean at the very top? Yeah, you never answered me, though, Jesus. Is it always the same river raid? Like, always the same, or is it procedurally generated? I probably have to shoot an arrow to knock off the... Oh, right there. Oh, my God. For real? Didn't think it was going to be that easy.
Help me out here.
No, I mean, but are all the raids the exact same? Or does the map change? See, now I'm at 100 of 200, but yet when I look at my inventory, I am being told that I have 0. That seems to be a glitch too. That's kind of odd. What's up with that? There's 3 maps. The now... But 2 more coming. Ah, so all river EXEs are the same. Okay, I get it. I thought because it was a small map that it might have been procedurally generated. So how the hell did you complete one of these?
But I am ready to return to Ravensthorpe. Let
Oh,
me
was that
know
it?
when you are ready.
Return to the settlement. Okay, if you want to return to the settlement, yeah, enter the command position on the river raid longship, then hold down and select depart the river. Yeah, because when you depart the river and you go and you drop off your supplies at the settlement, you can come back to resume where you left off. Right. I wonder how big the map is, though. Like, how big is this? Like, the map does seem quite small, though. That's as far as I can move it. I still don't understand why... Okay, river raid status, 100 of 200. I wonder if this is a glitch too, though. I still don't get that. Tells me I own 0 foreign supplies. It won't let you rate the place left unfinished, but that's only if you do that with 200. Like now, it's safe for me to return to the settlement. Because I didn't hit 200 and then decided to continue. So do it in small spurts, in other words. Or if you hit 200 and you're at a settlement and there's another... Holy fuck, I'm confused. What do you mean when you go home it adds to that? Is it not safe for me to go back to the settlement now? You're saying this glitch only happens if you have max foreign supplies and you try to loot more of it. What happens if you're in a settlement, right? You have 200 after you looted like one chest, and let's say next to you there's another chest. Well, what if you just ignore it? That's the supply. You mean that's not a glitch? But I'm so confused. I either have 100 or 0. See, it says 0 there. But yet here it says I have 100 of 200. The 100 you have now is on the ship. Ah, but when you go to the settlement... Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. So either way, whether it's the ship or you... Yeah. So am I returning to the settlement now? Or do you want me to purposely trigger the glitch? I can't save the game anyways. Hello, Noah. Yeah, it won't let me save the Oh, there's I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, it's too bad I can't save. Like in between. I'll see if I can do it in the stream. I don't know how much longer I can stream there, because I do have some things to do. If you want to return to your settlement, enter the command position of the River Raid longship. Right. Oh, I don't rate games. I don't know how to rate games. I just know that I like this game a lot. That's all I know. So, Jesus, what happens if you're at 200 while you're in a settlement and you have another NPC that wants you to help him open the crate, but you don't approach it and you return to your settlement? Are you still safe? If you know what I mean by that? I just know that I like it. I'm terrible at comparing. Assassin's Creed games are just one of my favorite franchises. Yeah, but you're saying it won't let you continue the raid only if you tried to loot another chest while you were full. But what if you're full, one of your NPCs says, hey, come over here. Get it? and you don't loot it, you should be safe at that point. Oh. So what you're saying is the second you hit 200, return to the longship immediately and go back to your settlement so that you can come back. Right? Because you said earlier you can hit 200. The issue is when you try to continue. So, like, if I were to hit 200 here, like, literally drop everything you're doing, run back to the ship. Don't even do anything else. All right. No. No, there's no new schedule. It's just, I was just feeling it in the moment. This morning. But I will have to go quite soon.
I'm coming! I must be quick. I cannot afford to lose a crew member.
Oh, come on now. I gotta play doctor. What the fuck's he doing in here? Oh, shut up.
Come, help me with this.
St. George's Tower Shield. Cool.
Yikes.
Yeah, see here it wants me to go back to the settlement. Kinda. I find Assassin's Creed Odyssey in some ways has a little bit more replay value. Because there's unlimited amounts of mercenaries that can come at you, right? And that was pretty damn amazing. No matter where you went, there was always a sense of danger. It also had your character centered in the middle of the camera. These video games where your character's a little bit off to the side, I'm gonna be straight up. It's fucking stupid. So as I'm playing the game right now and I'm moving my character, notice how my character's a little bit off to the left? That's a very common tactic used in video games today, in third-person games. The old Grand Theft Auto games, hell, Spider-Man Miles Morales, you're centered. Batman, when you're in combat, you're perfectly centered. I never understood it, and you can't give me the bullshit of, well, your character's off to the side so that you can see in front of you. Bullshit. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, your character was perfectly in the middle, and I could see perfectly fine in front of me because it was like back and slightly like angled. You could very easily see in front of you. Obviously, if your character's in your face and it's super zoomed into your character, well then yeah, he's blocking the middle of the screen, so if you toss him off to the side a bit, you're fine. Ghosts of Tsushima, your character's perfectly centered in the middle of the screen. when you're fighting. When you're traveling, though, that's different. And you're on your horse, you're actually off to the side and you're angled almost on a 45-degree angle so that you could still travel. I just don't fucking get it. But things like this right here absolutely drive me fucking insane. So that is one thing about Assassin's Creed Odyssey that I'll always prefer over this. Phoenix Immortals Rising, that newish game that came out, your character's perfectly centered in the middle of the screen. Zelda Breath of the Wild, your character's in the middle of the screen. I have no problem seeing what's going on in front of me. Do you see what I mean? So, that is probably the number one thing I hate about this game. But yeah. If you want to return, right. What if I don't want to? Yeah, I think I am going to have to end the stream there because I have been doing this for quite a while. I think I'm just going to pause it here. And then I have to go on making a video about what he said. Yeah, see, an hour and a half already I've been streaming. That's a good amount. There's a chance I could potentially come back a little bit later, maybe after lunch-ish. Maybe I'll do a little bit more of this. I just feel like it's important for me to talk about this, but I want to see, without getting distracted, if I can replicate this glitch that he's experiencing to make sure that everybody, in fact, is experiencing it. But then again, if one person gets it, that's one too many. And just to warn people, at any time you reach 200 foreign supplies, get back to your settlement and unload that shit so that you can resume your raid, otherwise you're fucked. That seems to be a pretty big deal, because now Jesus can't continue on with his mission. He was able to save the world, but he cannot complete the river raid. So that seems to be quite problematic. Yeah. Yeah, so I am going to end it here. Thanks for stopping by, and like I said, there's a chance I could be back 10, 11, maybe like 3-ish hours or something like that. I want to have a chance to work out, play some guitar, upload a couple of videos to YouTube, that kind of stuff. And then maybe I'll come back and do a little bit more of this, maybe, just to see. Supposedly there's 3 maps, but only one of them's released right now. So I think this might be the only one, River EXE it's called. And again, it takes place in a separate sort of world. As you can see here, it's like its own location away from the main world. So that's quite interesting how they did that. Would have been cool if they would have added a procedurally generated aspect to it, but that might have been a little bit too complicated to do. But yeah. All right, maybe I shall see some of you in a couple of hours. Bye for now.